Welcome to King's Night's Daily Devotional. Today's topic: Come home. And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. Luke 15 verse 12, KJV. The prodigal son knew he was the son of a prosperous man, but the son of a wealthy man isn't necessarily rich. He wanted to have his own wealth. He knew he had access to his father's wealth, but wanted control of his own assets. This young man called a referendum for autonomy, and the father graciously let him go. He had access but wanted assets. Staying at home meant access to the father's wealth and the father himself. Going away to a far land would cut him off from home, yet he went away. There was a burning lust for partying and whoremongering while yet at home, and the lust of his heart drew him away. He only needed wealth to fund this lifestyle. Surprisingly, the father permitted this young man to be the specimen in his own careless life experiment. He could predict the end of his adventure before it even began, and gave him enough funding for it. He hoped the boy would someday return to his senses after experiencing the deceitfulness of riches, the vanity of money, and the wounds of sin. Hence, he waited for him. Anyone who saw him left with such enormous wealth would conclude that the father had blessed him so much, not knowing that his sudden prosperity was the recipe for his destruction. The prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Proverbs 1 verse 32, KJV. Anyone who rids themselves of access to Abba will do nothing but squander their lives. When a man's heart detaches from God, it doesn't mean he can't be blessed by God anymore, it is just that such a blessing can facilitate his ruin. Israel had backslidden in the wilderness, and God had sworn that generation would never enter the promised land, yet, he gave them manna every day. Dear believer, prize your access to the Father above any asset he can give you. Access to God through the blood of Christ is far more precious and eternally valuable than anything else. If you have been prodigal, your Father awaits you at home. He always hoped you would return to your senses and come home like the prodigal son. Living with pigs isn't the heritage of princes. Come home. Your Father will restore you. Prayer. Lord, I desire access to you. Grant me the gift of your presence. Amen.